Hi, I'm Matt Sonnhalter, president of Sonnhalter, and today I wanted to take you through a tour of our great new space here at 1320 Sumner Avenue in downtown Cleveland. But before we go inside, I want to talk to you a little bit about this great historic building. It was built in the late 1800s and was actually an old schoolhouse for immigrants coming over to America that needed to learn English. Right across the street from us is the Erie Street Cemetery, which is the oldest existing cemetery in the Cleveland area, and it's also an Ohio landmark. We're walking distance from the Cleveland Indians baseball stadium, the Cleveland Cavaliers basketball stadium, and Playhouse Square. So let's go inside up to the second floor and I'll show you around. So overall, when we were doing the construction in this space, they basically demoed or gutted this entire space. But we tried to keep a lot of the unique elements that were here and characteristics of the building, such as the wood trim or the wainscoting that you see throughout the space, the door openings, characteristics from that standpoint, exposed brick throughout the space. And then here in the lobby you'll see things like our tray ceiling, beautifully lighted ceiling, and then throughout the space also we have our orange colors and branding, such as you see here in our curved back wall. And basically this entire space that I'm going to walk you through are basically made up of 4 quadrants throughout the space. So let's go through the first quadrant. So on the west side of the building is where the agency's day-to-day workspaces are located. As you can see, this is much more of an open environment here, work area environment for the day-to-day spaces. Again, we try to have that balance of modern design elements and branding. Within the workstations here, you'll see things like the service has that metallic surface, give it that industrial look. We also wanted to give options or flexible options for folks as far as their work area. The rolling pedestals and storage cabinets, again, so they can locate it where they see fit within their space. And then throughout the space as we walk through, you'll see a lot of the Sonnhalter branding, our orange color obviously throughout, with the handprint art here as far as the not afraid to get our hands dirty. So as we go through this section, this is one of my favorite sections, it's my office in there. Then we've got these great windows that are throughout the space. They're tall, they let a lot of light in, which is great for the space. Another thing that we've really tried to do with the space is keep a lot of the unique characteristics. So we got everything from the built-in bookshelves throughout the space to the exposed brick. Again, we've talked about that. So now that we've gone through the day-to-day work side over there, let's take you to the other side of the building, which is configured much differently. All right, so this quadrant here, we've got basically our small conference rooms and meeting rooms. They're built for basically impromptu meetings, brainstorming sessions, or if you have long client calls or what have you. Again, if you want to get away from the other side, the day-to-day aspect of it. Another aspect that we've done here as far as on the facade or the outside, you'll see the metal grating aspect runs the length of these conference rooms. It's clear and opaque plastic up on top just to, again, allow that light space into the area. And then rounding out the space, we've got our media library with some of our key pubs, our copiers, and then a few storage areas. So now we come to the rec break room. This is the fun room. We've got our pool table with our customized colors, and this pool table converts into, we've got a ping pong conversion table here as well. Then we've got obviously our entertainment system with our TV, Blu-ray and Apple TV. And then we've got the various colorful seating tables around here that are customizable, so that if we've got bigger groups or what have you, we can arrange it from that standpoint. And then obviously over here we've got our full appliances for the kitchen. Here's our final room of the building. This is our main conference room in here. And as you'll see, one of the key elements of this room is our floating S, which is from our Sonnhalter S logo. We've got industrial lights that come down through the S, so again, reinforcing that industrial look and feel. Then we've got this beautiful one-of-a-kind table that was made for us by a local company down in Northeast Ohio here. It is made from reclaimed oak. It's got metal steel inlays in it. Live edges. It's just a really beautiful table. You have to see it in person. And the last area I wanted to share with you here in our conference room is the stadium seats here, which are from the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. As everyone knows, I'm a big Cowboys fan. Thanks again for your time today. We hope you enjoyed our new space. We hope to see you soon. And when you're coming to visit us, make sure to pick up your Cleveland Insider Guide.